John's a businessman, and though many of you in this audience know that he has business acumen, he understands how to make a payroll, he understands how to look at a balance sheet, he understands how to put people to work. And that kind of experience in real world business is certainly significant from the standpoint of aiding and assisting our state in one of the key areas that we all ought to be concerned about, and that's economic development. I know from talking to John that he is vitally interested in helping create jobs, sustain jobs, expand existing businesses, and do all those things necessary to improve the quality of life of our people. But here's something that never gets talked about, and it doesn't get talked about probably some out of superstition, some out of fear for what might happen. But really the most important qualification for somebody running for lieutenant governor is he or she the kind of person that, heaven forbid, could step into the shoes in the governor's office and run this state as a governor. Because frankly, while we don't like to think about those prospects, it's a real possibility with anybody. I mean, somebody could get sick, you know, with things that go on in the world today, you never know what some crazy person's going to do. And so when you elect a lieutenant governor, not only are you electing somebody that you like, that you have faith in, that can help in specific areas, whether it's economic development or education or anything else, you're also electing a very important office because he's a heartbeat away from running the state. And if all you have to do is look back, we had a lieutenant governor succeed to being governor because the previous governor was elected president of the United States. Then right after that, we had another lieutenant governor succeed when the previous governor had to resign. So it is a real possibility. And while we don't talk about that key criteria, I think it's one we ought to think about. And I'm telling you, John Burkhalter could sit in that chair and take those reins if something awful ever happened to the next governor. And this state would be well off, this state would be well run, this state would be well managed. John Burkhalter is the kind of person who we ought to have running for political office, and I'm certainly glad he's thrown his hat in this ring. He can't do it by himself. He's a relative, well, he is a novice when it comes to running for political office, so he's going to need all our help. But he's smart, he's a quick learner, and he will pick up daily. You will see, I've already seen the progress that's been made in the period of time since he announced. But he can't do it alone. Nobody ever could. Most of the people in this room busted their tails for me. I can promise you, I know for a fact it takes an army of people working together for somebody they believe in. I believe in John Burkhalter. Obviously, you believe in him or you wouldn't be here. So ladies and gentlemen, let's bring the Burkhalter family up on stage and let's say hi to our next lieutenant governor.